Everybody, it's Arnie, and yes, it's Cable, going to rank 2, Unawakened. And he's going to be amazing. He's an amazing champion, especially with Apocalypse. It gives him a lot of power. So first of all, Cable doesn't need to be a horseman. All he needs is Apocalypse Synergy, which allow his heavy to apply multiple generation shots. So this is insane damage. But why is great with Apocalypse also as a horseman? If you activate this horseman ability, it increases accuracy ability I think by 30%, and also you're immune to bleed, so you will regenerate from bleed if you have willpower, and this 30% accuracy ability will allow you to regen. For example, if you reach 2 bars of power, there is a good chance you will activate regeneration. And if you have Cable Awakened, you also probably will activate power gain. So I'm starting this first fight as Apocalypse. Also, Cable, great for Apocalypse, is starting immediately with 4 charges, and this is pretty insane damage. Also, we have Bulwark Node here and whatever. So first fight, I used Apocalypse, and now I can activate the Horseman. Another great thing about Horsemen, then if you got hit once per fight, you will activate Unstoppable, passive one. So it's pretty handy. So we're starting with Cable, and let's go. So basically with Cable, you need to parry heavy. If you saw in here, I don't know, I probably missed a parry. So this Unstoppable really did a great job, and also as you can see here, as a Horseman, the bleed do nothing to me except healing me up. If you saw previous video with Cable against stunning reflection thing, Cable solid had I think almost full health, so wow. So the fight is under my control. I'm not worried about Bulwark Node. It's very strange that Kabam returned it back, but who cares. So as you can see here, I reached my 2 bars of power. I immediately started to regenerate, and it's a pretty nice regeneration. So yeah, first fight, smooth one. And now it's a heavy one, it's even flow heavy. And then it's Mojo. Mojo is one of the annoying defenders if you trigger buffs, but when you use Cable, you don't give him a lot of chances. So this guy also runs Suicide, but just pay attention how many times he will trigger his specials. I think it's going to be 0. Just pay attention, 6th degeneration, and he continued to degenerate just like crazy. I'm running half suicides, but it's not substantial with Cable. Just pay attention, it's just melting, and I'm like, okay, you don't want to trigger a special? Well, fine, now I'll go with mine heavy, and he died. It was like less than 15 hits. Fine. And we're moving on to next one, and this is section 2. And it's off-season war, so we're just taking any paths. I decided to take this path just to have fun a little bit with Apocalypse, and this is a Colossus here. It shouldn't be any special fight, I think. It's usually a Corvus trap, but I'm pretty sure that people are now not using Corvus on those kind of fights. But basically you have buffs, you get 0 damage. So an Apocalypse great for mutants, again automatically 2 charges. And this is the reason also I'm taking this fight, just to build up my Apocalypse again after giving everything to Cable. And the fight is just pretty straightforward one. Okay, he did his special, now my turn, concussion, poison, everything's here. So of course it's a huge damage, so Bulwark triggered, and yeah, the fight is almost over. So we're going to have also a pretty amazing mini boss fight with Cable. It's going to be Punisher, and this fight, man, you just need to wait and see just how many hits it will take. So again, Ghost here, I'm like, well, okay, should I use Apocalypse? I can finish it very quickly, but again, I decided to go with Apocalypse because maybe someone will assign me a different mini boss. So I prefer to have Apocalypse just build it up. And again, very straightforward fight. You probably will die if you do mistake. This is the only reason you will die in this specific fight. But I'm pretty eager and waiting for my next Cable fight, which is really awesome. So few parry heavies just to refresh the bleeds, refresh the poison, and now it's scary. Which has 4 furies. Even with one hit, she can destroy you with 4 Furies. So you really need to be careful here. Indestructible is on, but it's again, it's just those guys placed metal defenders everywhere. And honestly, I don't know why Kabam returned it, because Magneto is so powerful now. And we probably will see Ghost, Quakes a lot in Alliance War, and Magnetos probably if people will use Bulwark. So this node, as I remember, this is also a Buffet node. Yep. And Bulwark and all the good stuff, but it's Magneto. So she won't gain health and won't regenerate from Buffet. I don't understand how this special node is working, so I don't care about it. I know that Magneto basically can cancel it, and even if don't, I'm just trying to build my power as quickly as I can. And yeah, I should lose power, but Magneto is suppressing Guillotine. So I'm gaining power. I'm trying to reach my SP3, but I think even if I reach SP2 it will be great, and if not, just pay attention. She losing her health pretty steady, every heavy like 4%, let's see, yep, 4%, yeah, 69, now nothing, it's okay. So she probably drained me a little bit, again nothing because of the armor up, but still doesn't really matter. It's a slow fight, but it's a very safe fight, and really not worried about anything in this specific fight. Also, what I like about off-season wars, you can enjoy them. Honestly, you can really enjoy them. You can bring different champions, you can try different champions that you would probably won't try during the season, especially if you like Platinum 1, 2, Masters. But off-season, you can bring any wacky champion or any different champion, and I think Cable is going to be part of my team even in Alliance War season, but I do want to see which path I will be assigned on. So the fight is almost over here. I'm not able to reach my SP2. Come on, girl. Let me reach my SP2. I have 51 charges. I think I should have thrown just heavy special one and that's it. And this is what I did, and she just went indestructible, but the fight is almost over. Just one more heavy and it's down. So it's a long one, yeah. But Cable Degeneration isn't working on robots, so I can't use Cable. But this one, this is a Punisher on... it's not when they gain power until they reach SP1, just very quick, and also unblockable one. And let's see how quick Cable can finish this fight. Just any guesses, guys? Any guesses? You'll be surprised. So we're starting with the generation, and I'm like, let's go. Come on, 5, 6. And it's on the first part unblockable, but 6 hits, 70%, 8 hits. Come on, let's see, come on, few more, let's see this slow motion degeneration. Just pay attention on those nice generations. Man, this is awesome. So 8 of those, 16 hits, and it's a mini boss. And I decided, let's go with special 2, let's apply this concussion. Also, concussion is pretty awesome, I think it's almost 100%. 22 hits on a mini boss with Cable. Whoever knew that Cable is going to be such a powerful champion? So I haven't recorded this fight, but I went with, I think I did record it, yeah. So I went with Magneto on this fight, and usually when I fight this guy, he takes like 40% of my health, but here it's just 100%. I know he runs Suicide, but I think Magnetize didn't trigger. This is probably the reason. But it's okay, I'm really not worried about it. It was very nice war, I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this war video, Cable war video. If you did, click like, share, subscribe, and see you soon on my next video.